Okay, now we have actually created a procedure by compiling the code in this file prog1.sql. Now just like we can describe a table, we can describe a procedure also. So I'm going to type the command describe, and the name of the procedure is proc1, and it shows me only one line here. Oh, excuse me, this is what it shows me only one line here, procedure proc1. It doesn't tell me more about it, but it does tell me that there is a procedure proc1, and it doesn't give me too many details because this is an extremely simple procedure. As we write more complex procedures in our next sessions, you will see a lot more information after that one line there. But right now it's just telling you that there is a procedure called as proc1. So just like table description, procedure can be described like this. So procedure is created, and I'm going to execute it like this, exec proc1. Now if you remember, the procedure is only doing some printing. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line is the command that we have written inside our PL/SQL procedure, and the purpose of that command is to print whatever you pass it to him. So now I'm expecting hello to be printed on the screen. Now it says that PL/SQL procedure is successfully completed, but it does not show me hello there. And this is where you need to remember one more thing, that you have to set the server output on, and then you have to execute the procedure proc OC1. Now you see that there is a hello printed on the screen. Now why do you do this thing? This is actually not a Oracle SQL command. This is a this is a SQL plus command. So SQL plus is a tool which is not gonna immediately capture the output of the PL/SQL program and print it on the screen. It has some buffering mechanism that happens in the middle. Buffer is an area which actually is a memory area to which our PL/SQL program is writing, and then SQL plus software is going to read from that buffer and display it on our screen. By setting the server output to on, we are telling SQL plus that whatever is written inside that buffer, please print it on the screen. If you do not do this thing, the things will be printed on that buffer, but we will not be able to see it on our screen. Okay, so let me repeat this thing. When we execute a procedure, and if there are any print statements means dbms output dot put line statements, prog1.sql. Let me show that to you. So this is a print statement. dbms output dot put line is a print statement in our PL/SQL program. So if you write any print statements in our PL/SQL program, the printing will be done to this buffer, which is the memory area, but it will not directly come to our screen because SQL plus software will need an instruction to bring it on the screen, and that instruction is given by setting the server output on. So if you don't set up the server output on, you will not see the output, the printed output on the screen. Now you have to do this setting the server output on only once per session. If you again execute this command, okay, then you will see hello. But if you log out and again log back in and again execute this command, execute proc1, you will not see the output, because every time you log out and log back in, your session is finished. You have to start with the setup of the new session, and therefore I'm gonna set server output on again, and then I'm gonna say execute proc1. Now I see hello here. So 2-3 points to remember here. When you are executing the procedure, you execute it by typing exec and the procedure name. You don't write the file name. The file name is different than the procedure name. So the object that has been created is the procedure name. That is one thing. Second thing, you can, after the compilation, you can describe the procedure. Describe the procedure, which will tell you if the procedure is there or not. And if for some reason you have to drop the procedure, then how to drop a procedure is something that I will put here in point number 4. How to drop a, and the command is drop procedure, and the name of the procedure, in our case it is proc1. So this is how you drop a procedure. And how do you create a procedure? You first type it in a VI editor, then you compile it. So these two steps are essential to create a procedure. So now we know how to write, how to compile, how to execute, and how to see the output on the screen by typing here a command called as server output on. So in the next video we will write some additional procedures and functions.